best high-end speaker, Ed. Now,
yes, this is more
people will be
contentious.
surprised with this one. So,
right, this isn't by the standards of some of the. I mean, last year's high-end speaker was £5,500. Year before that was £8,500, and now if you want to buy a pair of them, they're nearer 10. So at just, and I do use the word slightly ironically, £3,500, the Mission is a relatively affordable high-end loudspeaker. I would also say that this is one of the more divisive choices in the list. I adore this loudspeaker. It is another product that simply makes me happy by being in the same room as it. I think that it looks fabulous. It's abundantly clear from some of the comments on the main review that many of you violently disagree with this assessment, and there's not much I can do about that. You either work on the principle that you want your hi-fi to be furniture or a talking point in its own right. This is a talking point in its own right, but it's a big, confident, spacious, forgiving, and entertaining piece of kit. And I'm delighted that Mission has relocated production back to the UK. It's a beautifully made thing. I think in the context of modern speaker pricing, I think it's pretty good value for money. It's easy to drive, and I loved it. And ultimately, when these awards are decided on things other than, how these things do Rec 2020 and things like that, how these things make you feel is important, and the Mission makes you feel extremely happy, and it's an exceptional speaker, and well done, Mission. And it's a testimony to the fact that they can make these ultra sophisticated budget speakers like the QX2 Mark II and then look at their past and rebuild something which started life in 1978, and it's just as sensational for completely different reasons. So yeah, well done, Mission.
And audio is one of the subjective areas of our industry where a product can make you feel a certain way. If a TV is wrong or a picture's wrong, you can see it a mile off, and it's not what you want to see. But like you say, a piece of audio equipment, certain pieces of audio equipment, they just make you feel good the way they sound, the way that they perform. So, ugly as sin, Ed, is what I would say. The Mission 770s. Does it come with a? Can you cover them up?
You can, but that's like putting a moustache on the Mona Lisa. If you're going for something with a giant white baffle with Mission written in giant font, embrace it, own it. It's one of those things where
I suppose retro's coming back, isn't it?
I bet you that almost all of them that find their way into homes are, heroically grills off, and good luck to every single one of those people.
I think if you're going to have a pair of these speakers, and this is me being controversial now, I think what you need to have is a feature wall where you have 1970s wallpaper.
No, I think you need mid-century furniture. You just need to just be confident with it. Just embrace it is what I'm saying, basically. Yeah.